Hey, welcome everybody. Great to be back with you. It is definitely a fall afternoon here at Belmont Abbey. We got the leaves and a little bit of chill in the air, but it's still a beautiful day here. Just beautiful sky above me. As far as COVID goes, we only have 2 cases, both isolating off campus, one a student, one a faculty member. As some of you may be aware, we were able to suspend some of the actions that were needed to be taken regarding to the mandate. I thought I'd just take a moment just to explain that, because I think some people aren't clear onto why we would be involved with any aspect of the mandate. As you know, I've said we would not mandate the vaccine, but I consulted with those experts in legal firms like Beckett and others regarding our position from a religious liberty standpoint to resist any kind of OSHA mandate at the time. I realize now it's been suspended, and so we've actually withdrawn what we were going to do. But at the time, the reason for having to comply in some way, and I was going to do it at the most minimal level possible, is that we did not have a strong case. So I've talked to those experts in religious liberty. They said there's not a strong religious liberty case here to be made. One, because there's been an option given. So in other words, there was an accommodation given that you could do testing instead of having to have a vaccine. We were also not going to collect cards or data or anything like that. We were going to have to make sure that people had complied, but that could be just visually shown. We're not doing that now. So in other words, the Fifth Circuit Court, I'm glad to say, has ruled against OSHA. So OSHA suspended the mandate. As it is right now, it'll have to go through the courts and whatever it's going to go through. So we have no plans to implement anything related to the OSHA mandate. But I just wanted you to know it was seriously considered. We thought about what we needed to do. We tried to do it at the most minimal level possible. I'm not a fan of all of this, but I have a responsibility to the college to ensure that we can continue to operate. And certainly if something were immoral or unethical, I would fall on the sword for that. But given that there was alternatives here, we did not have that position to make. So it's probably a little longer than you wanted to hear. But I just wanted you to know these are very thoughtful considerations that we make about the mandates and how we deal with these things, our religious liberty. They're not just made in an isolated way. We've consulted a lot of people that are very knowledgeable, that have defended people and institutions before the Supreme Court to get the best advice that we possibly can. And again, to, in a way, do the least possible to I guess, affect our position as it relates to defense of religious liberty and so forth. Other than that, student life, we had a wonderful lunch here the other day, just yesterday actually, with the whole student life office and everybody that's involved on campus. And I just had a wonderful time talking with everybody, and it just made me, again, grateful. As you can see, I got the gratitude bell behind me. We got Thanksgiving coming up. And that lunch yesterday just helped me again to be just so grateful for all the individuals that are here and for all that they're doing to make this such a wonderful, great, good community. Just incredibly good people here. Operation Christmas Child, Marvelous Okono sort of spearheaded that and led that effort and had a great turnout over in the Wheeler Center. I think we had, I'd estimate maybe 200 students or more there to pack the boxes, the Christmas boxes of little toys, little pads and pens and so forth that go to children all around the world. If you haven't heard Marvelous's story, it's a moving, incredible story, but it was really just a wonderful to see our students come together to do something so beautiful and generous. The NCAA, I'm dealing with the NCAA still in the sense that they have a new constitution that's coming through. I've mentioned this before. One of the things that I'm really fighting for is to ensure that there is some kind of religious liberty acknowledgement in this new constitution, which right now there is not. Fortunately, I've been supported by many college presidents around the country. I've gotten many calls from Christian universities as well as Catholic universities. So I'm hoping that there's enough of us to make a strong case to the NCAA that needs to be included in the NCAA's new constitution. Athletically, again, we continue to just do wonderfully well. The wrestling team won their first match against Queens. Mitch Dean is Wrestler of the Week in the conference. LJ McCoy had an unbelievable game, career high 25 points. Even more impressive to me was he was 5 for 6 from the three-point line, which is really pretty amazing. And they won over Johnson C. Smith, so fantastic game for them. But athletics in general is just going remarkably well, and people are doing just, so many good things here. And I get this feeling that everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving, and that's why I wanted to do this in front of or at least near the gratitude bell, just to remind us all of just how much we do have to be grateful for. And I'm certainly so grateful for you and for every single person that's here at the Abbey who just makes this such an extraordinary place to work and live and play. And I just thank you all for everything you've done to make it the way it is. Especially want to thank the monastic community. Without them, we don't exist. We're their apostolate, we're their sacrifice. They've given everything to us, and it's just a remarkable witness of God's love in their witness to us in terms of what they've done for Belmont Abbey College. So be sure to thank them. But this is a time of year to really, we should always be, every minute we should be grateful, overwhelmed with gratitude, but certainly this is a time of year that it's especially clear to us as we get together with hopefully family and friends and so forth to really be thankful and to pray and to thank God for all that He's given us. So I wish you the happiest, most wonderful, grateful Thanksgiving, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Take care and God bless.